George pouring it on, and the referee stops the fight in the second round. It's all over. George Foreman wins the gold medal of the 19th Olympiad in Mexico City. And there's George holding up the American flag in the center of the ring.
I had been told by even my siblings and friends, you're never going to be anything. No one in this neighborhood ever becomes anything. So there I am on the platform. You're listening to the national anthem in the background. You have the medal on your neck. And then you smile and say, I must be something. I'm an American. They're playing that song. And that was the beginning of the dearest trip of my life, to really think something of myself. Oh, that was the beginning of what you call the influence of a celebrity within my heart. I came out the Olympic Village once, and there were people standing there, and they asked, "Can I have your autograph?" And I said, "What's that?" I didn't know. And someone told me, "Just signed your name." I said, "Just all?" And I signed my name. So Mexico was the beginning of my becoming a celebrity. So what an exciting night. The gold medal, I never expected to win a gold medal at all. I didn't expect it. So once it happened, it's the happiest day of my life. It was only a challenge. I was in the Job Corps program for wayward kids. And some kids told me, "George, you think you're tough? If you're so tough, why don't you become a boxer?" I said, "Okay, I'll show you." Just to do that. The next thing you know, I'm still receiving an Olympic gold medal on a challenge. Yeah, Joe Frazier was the champion, and I became the #1 contender. And it's strange because you think about the 1968 Olympic held in Mexico City. Mm-hmm. Now, the organization that would ensure me my first title shot was also anchored in Mexico. Jose Suleiman demanded that Joe Frazier fight me for the championship of the world. He demanded, he said, "If you don't box George Foreman, you're gonna lose your title." That was the first time someone stood up for me. And I got that title shot. Beat Joe Frazier, knocked him down 6 times. People say, "Man, you're strong, you knocked him down 6 times. But they didn't observe that Joe Frazier got up 6 times. What a tough human being he was.
And it was Don Jose who put you the belt?
That's right. I got the championship of the world. He demanded, and people were saying, "He's crazy. Frazier's going to kill George." But he wasn't crazy. He made certain that the most competitive boxing matches would take place. And in the midst of all of the prospect about the Muhammad Ali return match with Frazier, how much money it would be, he overlooked that and decided to do what was right. And I got my shot.
You come to life and you fight for what you want to be.
Yeah, and you know you've had to fight.
You are born with a destiny, but you have to look for the destiny. Destiny will not come to you. You have to go for it.
Go for it.
And grab it.
Jose Suleiman, he made certain that I got my title shot. And you see how Mexico, I hope I get a photograph of that sign behind me and me, 50 years. It was so important that how Mexico had made a great portion of my life come true. It all happened in the Olympics, and then with the demand that I fight Joe Frazier for the title. Well, the Olympics were really good to me, and they've been good to a lot of people, and it's going to be hard for them, the Olympics, to separate themselves from boxing. Boxing has been a major part of it, and let's see. Everybody think they can make it without boxing. Let's see. Well, it's telling the whole world now that the part of the history of the heavyweight championship is all mapped around the green belts.
And Jose Suleiman.
Jose Suleiman, my most wonderful friend. And not only because he had been a wonderful personal friend of mine, but he's been a great friend of boxing. And now Maurice Suleiman has stepped in his seat. Let's see. Boy, he's got big shoes to step in, huh? Walk a mile and Suleiman's shoes, you're gonna have to be some kind of giant.